So we just went on a walk for 3 miles. Now I'm tired. Much. Winston has gotten so big. Look at the difference. I took these 2 pictures of him literally 2 months apart. 2 months apart. He's growing up too fast. Anyway, today we're doing a journaling marathon. Winston's gonna be here for however long he's willing to stay. I'm home right now for spring break. I was working a lot the first half of spring break. I'm here just for a couple more days. Before we get started with the marathon, I thought I'd do my makeup real quick. What's up? You want your makeup done? No, never mind. Scoot over, buddy. Scoot your tuchus. So I apologize for the ratchet setup. Again, I'm home. I'm not in my normal film space. You gonna help? So you might be wondering, what the heck is a journaling marathon? Some of you guys know. Some of you guys have been wanting me to do another journaling marathon for the longest time. What are you looking at? I just want the scratches. Basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a marathon of journaling where I just journal all day long. It is currently almost 10 a.m. That's really cute. Once I'm done with my makeup, I'm gonna get started. I've done a journaling marathon on my channel once before and you guys really loved it. Basically, I just have so many things that I want to write about that I haven't had the chance to write about. So I thought that since I am on my spring break, that it would be the perfect time to finally catch up on my journaling. Last time I did a journaling marathon, I think I wrote like 30 pages in one day. I don't know if we're getting to 30 pages today, but we're gonna do our best to just, I don't know, journal as much as it feels right. Winston, you slobbered on my makeup. That is disgusting. I did just drink a lot of coffee, so I'm a little bit like jittery hyper right now. I'm trying my best to rein it in, but I feel like it's making it really hard to like think straight right now. So maybe that'll make for an interesting journal entry. Hey, what's up? Hi, Winston. He's like 4 months old. I'm just a baby. I feel like this season of my life is so busy. It's been really hard to like sit down and journal. And that's so sad because I love journaling, obviously. What is the matter? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Are you wanting attention? You want attention? Are you wanting to be pet? Come over here. Come here. Come here. Get your booty over here. Come on. What do you want? You just want to be pet? Okay. Okay, I'm petting you. Is that what you want? Yeah. You just want to be pet. Oh, you wanted the tummy rubs. So high maintenance. My goodness, what was I saying? There are just so many things that I want to write about and I haven't had the time. I'm literally losing my train of thought as I speak. That's what's nice about journaling though, is that like when you lose your like flow, you can just read back on what you just wrote. So then you can like get back to where you left off. Whereas like when I'm speaking out loud, I'm like, what did I even just say? Whenever I get too busy and I don't have the time to journal, I like to give a general gist of what's going on so that when I look back on that day, I can like kind of have an idea of what I was thinking about and what was happening. Because there are so many times where I'll like look back at a journal entry and I'll be like, oh, I really want to write about this thing. Excuse me, sir. Come here. There are so many times where I'll like look back on a journal entry and I'll be like, oh, I really want to write about this thing, but I don't have the time. And then I'll be like, well, what was the thing? What was I wanting to write about? So this time I was like, I want to write about X, Y, and Z. I even put like a little box and I highlighted that box and I was like, I'm going to write about this stuff on this day in the highlighted box. So when I write about it today, I'm going to go back to that journal entry and write March 10th. Today's the 10th. So that when I look back at that previous journal entry and I said, I want to write about this, I don't have to go searching in my journal for where I actually wrote about it. Does that make sense? I'm in such like a busy time of my life right now. So much work stuff, so much school stuff. It's like midterm season right now. This spring break has not been much of a break for me because I've just been grinding the whole time, which is fine. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I definitely have not had as much time to journal and just like sit down and really like journal, you know? And even though I really don't have that kind of time this weekend to like sit and journal all day, I was like, I'm gonna do it. And on top of everything happening in life right now, all good things, by the way, which is just so wonderful, especially because my new year was just absolute trash. But my 21st birthday is coming up, which is so exciting. Winston, if you want to be pet, you have to come over here. Do you need to go potty? I'm gonna go see if Winston needs to be let out. I'll be right back. Here we go. Bladder has been emptied. We did it. You did a good job. Aww. As I was saying, I'm turning 21 in like less than 2 weeks. No, don't need that. Not a stick. And as much as I'm very much excited, because I am very excited, and I plan on vlogging it, by the way, I also know that it makes things even busier. I actually have a midterm on my birthday, which is rough. Winston, you're making this really difficult, buddy, but you're very cute. You're so cute. Anyway, all of that to say, I don't know how much time I'm gonna be like having to really sit down and journal a ton. I'm definitely gonna prioritize journaling, I always do, because I do want to document these really big, exciting times in my life, especially because we never get them back and they only happen once. But that's why I even more so was like, I really want to make the time today to just write. And if I'm being honest, I'm not in the biggest writing mood right now. I kind of want to get like other stuff done. I have so much editing to do for stuff coming up. I have so much stuff to do and emails to send and exams to study for and all of that fun stuff. But I think on top of it, it is very important to make the time to journal. Not just find the time, but to make the time. Isn't that right, Winston? I think Winston wants his makeup done. Here, we'll use the side. Brush, brush, brush. Oh, that feels good. Here, we'll get some eyeshadow, the other eye, some blush here on your cheeks, a little lip gloss. Boop the snoot, boop the snoot. There we go. Oh, I could have put this on you. You want it on? He's like, what is this? Oh, so pretty. No, okay, we'll take it off. We'll take it off. We'll take it off. Okay. We're gonna do some floor journaling. That's where we'll start out the day. Got the cover page, all beautiful. Yeah, you're tired already? Me too. This is how we're starting. This is how far into the journal we are now. Excuse me, buddy. Here, you can put your paw right there. Let's start our journal entry. Today is Friday. Oh, don't you get slobber on here. Okay, your mouth is dry. Just be careful, buddy. Friday, 10:04 a.m. and it is March 10th, 2023. Okay, Winston, this is kind of freaking me out a little bit. Don't know how much I love that. Me and Winston are gonna get to business. I want to do some sort of like, I don't know, I want to start it by saying like journaling marathon. Make it like really nice and colorful. I don't have all of my stationery with me because that would just be such a pain to transport from college to home and back. But I do have this pencil pouch of some Pentel Undergel pens and mild liners. Those are some of my staples. So I think I'm just gonna do a little fun something to be like journaling marathon, introduce it a little bit, and I'll get back to you guys and show what we make. High five, Winston. There we go. Actually, really quick before I start, I forgot to mention I did end up sticking with this journal. I was really debating that because if you saw the video where I set up this journal, it did bleed through quite a bit, but so far it's been okay. I'm definitely glad I stuck with this journal. If I just like draw pretty lightly, it's really not that much of a problem. I just need to be mindful of not going over it with color multiple times because it definitely will bleed through, but as long as I'm mindful about it, it's been fine. Anyway, let's get to journaling. That took way too freaking long. Look at this. Honestly, I don't even know how I feel about it. It doesn't look bad. It looks very like, I don't know, like a circus. It's literally almost 11 a.m. now though. It took me almost an hour. Tell me why that took me so long. Don't get me wrong, it was very therapeutic. It was very enjoyable, but man, that took a long time. I'm ready to be done. I'm tapping out. We're just getting started. Also, I just realized it kind of matches my tie-dye. I didn't even do that on purpose, but that is the vibe for today. I do like the white letters with a colorful background. That's a very fun thing. Oh, I need to go back to that entry and write that I'm writing about it today. Also, I don't want you guys to read the entry from before, but you can see it didn't really bleed through. I need to go back to that journal entry from the other day where I said that I was gonna write about some stuff like at a later time and write today's date in that little box that I drew. So basically it was 5 days ago and I said at the end that I'll write about it on this day, and then I put some bullet points in my notes app because I want to write all of the details. So I'm just gonna put 3/10/23. So now when I look back at this entry, I'll know what day to flip to. I just went and had like an hour break. I just ate some lunch and I was hanging out with my mom. And then I was like, wow, it is literally almost noon and I still have not started this marathon. I need to get started. Since coming home from college, I realized my desk chair is gone. I don't know where it is. So that's why we're on the floor, but I kind of don't want to be on the floor anymore. So this box, which I don't even know what this is from, also not mine. There's just random things in my room when I come home from college. Anyway, this is gonna be my little makeshift desk for now. And yeah, I'm gonna get to writing. Little update. I wanted to show you guys what I have so far. So far I have said I'm not sure how much I'll end up writing. Probably not 30 pages like I did last time, but we'll see. I really wanted to take the time to journal, especially with how busy life is about to get. Busy in a good way, but being busy means less time to journal, so I wanted to make sure I make the time to slow down and write a lot before I get too swept up in life and only write my minimum of a page a day. I feel like getting a lot of journaling out now will also help give me more mental clarity before the busyness picks up even more than it already has. I'm taking advantage of the tail end of this spring break. It's crazy how fast it flew by, but I've been working the whole time, so that's the main reason it went by so quickly. Not much of a break, haha. And then I said, anyway, so the first and main thing that I wanted to take the time to write about was my weekend, and I just did it in this fun little font, and now I can show you too. The bleed through really is not that bad. As long as I'm just mindful of not like going over it a ton of times, it really is not too horrible. That is definitely something I can live with. I have so much to write about this past weekend. It just was like, oh, so many things to say. That honestly might take me like 20 pages in itself to write about. Maybe not 20, but definitely a lot. I'm gonna get a move on with that, and then I guess I'll check back in with you guys when I'm done writing about my weekend. Gotta keep journaling, Winston. No, you don't want me to? High five? Good job, you kind of missed. Ow! That's a high five, not a bite. No bite. Be gentle. Yum. Look how happy. Hi, happy boy. The update is I'm slowing down. I'm getting so tired. Wow. I've been getting distracted today. I haven't really been like filming it or anything, but I've like gone and eaten a lot of food, hung out with my family, and I also like helped move some furniture and stuff. I'm just so tired. And Winston, sleepy? Are you sleepy? I don't even know how much I've written. My room is a mess. Everything in my life is a mess. Well, Winston. You just like leaped. This is a big jump. Let's see how much I've written. I want to count how many pages I've written so far. I think it's only like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so I'm almost done with page 11. It's about 5:30 p.m. right now. I honestly could easily write, I feel like, another 20 pages. I'm not even halfway done with writing about my weekend. There are just so many things that I want to say. And then I haven't written too in depth about like this week, and there's a lot of things I'd want to write about. And then on top of that, there are other things that I just want to catch up on. Oh my god, sorry, that was ugly. But like there are things that I've like already written about, but I'd like to go more in depth on. I feel like I could honestly like fill up this whole journal if I had the energy and the time. So far I've written this much. I have so much more to write about, but I'm so tired. I don't know when else I'm gonna have the time to write about it, so I should try to grind it out now. It's also raining really hard outside right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but I feel like that's kind of putting me in this like sleepy mood. Oh, and I need to edit this video tomorrow, and I have to edit some other stuff. So I don't really have much time to journal, so I should take advantage of today, especially because we're going out for dinner tomorrow as a family to celebrate my birthday early, since I won't be home for my birthday. Yeah, so I should get back to writing. I'm gonna stop time-lapsing it though, and I'll just get back to you guys, because I think I'm gonna go journal downstairs and like hang out with my family, but just like journal in their vicinity so that I can spend time with them while also journaling. Also, real quick, I added color on the first 2 pages, which I already showed you guys, but since then, I've only been writing with my black pen, like just paragraphs. I'll blur this out because I don't want you guys reading my journal entry, because I like showing you guys some stuff, but I also try to keep like a really fine line balance between sharing my personal journal entries with you, even if I'm just like writing about my weekend. I don't know, I just don't like sharing everything, just to like keep some things private and personal. Anyway, I'm gonna blur it out, but just so you can see the black and white layout. Literally nothing special, but this is what the majority of this entry looks like. Again, you can't see it, you can't read it, but just to get an idea of kind of like what it looks like. This page has multiple paragraphs. This one is just like pretty much just one long paragraph. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Anyway, I'll be back after writing some more. I'm so tired. And I'm back. My hand is literally about to fall off. I'm in my pajamas, about to go to bed. I just finished writing about my weekend. I don't think I'm gonna get to anything else because I am so sleepy. But I wanted to count how many pages I did real quick. I really don't know. I stopped keeping track. This looks really cool. I do really like how this turned out. But let's count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 pages. That's pretty good. So last journaling marathon I did like 30 pages. Although I think these pages are larger. That is kind of comparable. Like a 2/3 marathon. A little more than a half marathon. Anyway, I am so glad that I journaled about that. I definitely want to make some more time to journal in the days to come, but maybe I'll do like 2 pages a day instead of like a whole long journaling marathon because I just have so much to do. I feel like doing like 2 pages a day can like be a nice balance of finding time to write about things, but not too much time, just like, you know, 30 minutes. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We're so close to 70,000 subscribers. But anyway, I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!